Meanwhile,
Nobody
in
asked us.
Chicago,
Nobody told us. We have more than a few thousand people who signed a signature here who said no. We said no.
Tensions escalate on the southwest side as the city gets closer to housing at least 2,000 migrants at a base camp in Brighton Park.
Now, officials have not yet announced a move-in date. They do say this campsite will mainly be for families, and once the build starts, they say it could be ready in a matter of days.
Hey, I'm about to touch the third rail, but I don't care because I've seen enough. I've seen all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. We about to talk about immigration and Chicago. The reason why I call it the third rail is point. I'm just going to say it like this. There are a lot of people in the black community that are very, very upset about the migrant situation in Chicago. They feel as though the migrant population is getting treated in a way and somehow in a fashion that they are getting things that the black community has asked for and not received, and these migrant people are receiving it. And they feel like we're getting bypassed, or that those, if you have funds for that, how come you don't have funds for our schools? How come you don't have funds for whatever? And from what I've seen, for the most part, I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part, what I've seen, people who've come from that position, people who are upset about the migrant situation and, we need to get these people out there or send them back, or we shouldn't be spending money to help them. If you have that position, you're wrong, dog. You're just wrong. You're wrong in every way. And I'm not even coming from a compassion perspective. The heart of the argument is, we ain't got enough money to do that. Well, that's a dumb fucking argument. And here's why. Because when a politician hears that, they don't think, oh, you're right. We shouldn't be spending that money here. We should be spending that money there. They just hear the first part. We don't have enough money. And the politicians that agree with you, mostly Republicans, but let's say Democrats, so there's some Democrats that might agree with you too. The politicians that agree with you are not going to take that money and put it towards the thing that you're passionate about or you think that they should have been putting the money towards anyway. That's not what's going to happen. That money is just not going to happen. That's how that's going to work. So not only are you hurting these people who have done nothing to you, who have harmed you in no way, not only are you shitting on them for no gain on your end, you get nothing from it. You get nothing from it other than the discomfort of having to see them live on the street.
Crazy as hell. There's a lot of kids over here.
Because ultimately, that's what this is really about. The money is not the thing. Because the people who are arguing do not have the political power to move where the fucking money goes. If we had the political power to move where the money goes, we wouldn't be arguing about them shutting down our fucking schools. The streets on the south side wouldn't look like they do. The fucking potholes. I got an SUV, man. It's potholes that I'm afraid to drive over slowly in my SUV on the south side of Chicago. So if you had the political power to make them change that shit by speaking up and saying something, you should have been doing it. Because obviously it ain't worked yet. Because what does it look like? Does it look like it's working? So if you couldn't get your neighborhood fixed, if you couldn't make your neighborhood safer from carjackings and shootings, if you didn't have the political power to do any of this shit, to save your schools, to do any of the shit that is a problem on the south side of Chicago, west side of Chicago, where I've been seeing a lot of black people make these comments at, if you didn't have the political power to do that shit, what the fuck makes you think you have the political power to make them move 100,000 people, however many migrants are here, the tens of thousands of migrants are here? What makes you think that you have the political power to make that happen? All of a sudden, now you politically active? You know what I'm saying? It's people who I know for a fact did not fucking vote. Shitting on Brandon Johnson about a situation Brandon Johnson didn't create. Brandon Johnson stepped into this shit. The motherfucker been mayor for a few months. And y'all like, you miss Lori Lightfoot yet? Black people, we got to do better, man. We got to recognize. First of all, a lot of those immigrants are being sent here by Republican governors to do the exact shit that is being done. To rile you up politically and make you upset at the wrong fucking people. You're upset at immigrants and your politicians when neither the immigrants nor your politicians did this shit. The immigrants didn't even try to come to Chicago. They're being sent here. They don't even know where the fuck they're going. And you're mad at them. Do better, y'all. So apparently, P. Diddy done lost his damn mind.
Whatever Cassie said Diddy did, bitch, he did that shit. Hey, baby, we all be knowing that Puff Daddy is a freak hoe. But Cassie just brought it to life, baby. I am here for this. Pay her funds. Pay her that 30 mil. Because the courts is going to convict you, Diddy.
And a lot of other crazy stuff like male prostitutes, hiring dudes to come through and smash her, which is real. Like, I just got way too much money energy because like, Cassie is sexy as hell and it's mad niggas in New York. Why was you buying dick? You could have got dick for free. There's dick everywhere. All niggas in New York do is offer bitches dick. Hey, I'm sorry for the language here. If like me saying niggas and bitches is too raw for you, it's probably not the show for you anyway. Like you got this far in the show and now you absurd, like you offended now. Hey, happy holidays. So anyway, it's niggas offering dick all day in New York City. It's a thing, right? Is that a woman that's ever been in New York City that can say that would say different? And this motherfucker out here buying dick? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure professional dick is better than bodega dick, but I don't know. It's like a safety, NDNAs and stuff. But bodega dick gonna talk. Bodega dick gonna talk a lot. So okay, yeah, that's one of the. Maybe I just had one of the things like you don't understand it because you ain't got the money to do that shit type moments. Maybe professional dick beats bodega dick. All right. Sorry, Pity. Sorry, Diddy. You still crazy, motherfucker. Going to jail probably. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, let me be clear, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm siding with Diddy on any of this shit. Dole has been problematic for a real long time. As a matter of fact, I very clearly stated on one of these shows, I don't remember the episodes, we're doing a lot of episodes, y'all, but like the fact that he gave everybody, so quote unquote, gave everybody back the rights to their music. Like, after even hold it for 30 years, nearly 30 years for a lot of those acts, total. Notorious B.I.G., Mace, Autumn, he been holding that shit for like just shot 25 years at least, for most of them. Right? And now he giving it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know he didn't have to do it, but making it sound like he was being beneficent or some shit by doing it is ludicrous. He milked like almost. There was probably somewhere along the way where the cost benefit for him keeping it versus the negative press dealing with them and all this shit. Somebody looked at it as like, actually, you could probably make more as a tax write-off giving it to these motherfuckers, and that's what he did. So like, I'm not riding with Diddy at all. And I don't want my language about the situation with Cassie because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Did he do all this shit? I have no idea. But there's some crazy accusations, and it kind of fits in line with a lot of cats in this position. I mean, we know about R. Kelly. We know about old boy that shot Meg. We just saw Keke Palmer was getting choked out by a Hummer. Hey, man, what's going on that successful black women can't even be safe? Hey, we gotta change that, fellas. The fuck is happening? We gotta change this community, family. How the fuck you get to be somebody as big as Meg Thee Stallion and you still gotta deal with some little ignorant motherfucker shooting your pinky toe? Don't nobody get sensitive on me. He shot her in the pinky toe. That's what the fuck happened. Yeah, like Della Reese. But back to Diddy. Like, do I think he killed Biggie? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think so. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, the dude that went to jail for killing Pac did work for Puffy, so we don't know what the deal is. But also, why did he offer her money in the first place? If he didn't do anything, you say, oh, people do that. You broke, you don't understand. Fair enough. Fair point. Fair point. But don't put it out there that you offer money. Like, and then say she just trying to extort you. Because you did offer money, motherfucker. And she turned it down. So, like, I don't know. When people are out just hustling just for the bread, they don't turn down a real offer too much. Sometimes when they out just out for the bread, they take the fucking bread. If they go out harder like this and they like, no, we gonna stand on it, you gonna give me way more than that, it's because they got a reason. They got something. They got evidence. They got some shit that's gonna embarrass you. And we're not even done. What the hell is going on, man? I mean, we just had the other day, Will Smith's homie, bodyguard, employee, buddy, longtime friend, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be, snitching on Will, supposedly taking it. And if he's a bottom, that's his business. But his boy snitched on that's file. Now you got this shit coming out right now with P. Diddy. I'm not saying Cassidy file. I'm saying the fuck is going on with, like, hey, black people with all that money. If you got so much money that you're doing this crazy weird shit, you need to be distributing it in the neighborhood more. You need to donate more to black universities, black education, schools. You need to do other shit with your money. Because if you're doing weird shit, you're doing the wrong shit. We not in a position where black people get to be weird yet. We need to pool our resources before you go do weird shit. Appreciate all of everybody who's excited about the content we saw, the people on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We appreciate all the love. Please continue to follow us, like us, share us, snap us, TikTok us. I don't know what TikTok is. You just reshare on TikTok. Whatever you do, help us out. Help us make this thing a thing. You know how this works.